Hey guys, Azeroth needs a res again. Hey guys, Azeroth back at you with another video. This is another gold farming video, and we are back in Dire Maul East. But this time we will be talking about the solo Holy Paladin Lasher farming. This gold farm can be great, or it can go through dry spells. To be honest with you, it is a great gold farm when it is good. It is a decent gold farm when it's not going so great. Don't get discouraged because this has a chance to drop freezing bands, edge masters handguards, Kroll blades, and so many other good items. And you can also get lucky and maybe even get a forge drop. Before we start the run, I will be showing you talents and gear that I'm using, and going over some of the items that we should be looking out for when we go along our pathing. Before I go any further, I just want to say thank you everybody for tuning into my videos. I've been getting more and more subscribers every day, even if it's just one or two a day. I am appreciative of every single one of my viewers. This is kind of a filler video between the next big video I'm going to be releasing in a couple days. I just didn't want to go through a long dry patch of no videos. I'm trying to be very continuous with my videos. So, starting with the talents we have, I'm doing the standard Holy Prop build where we go all the way down just enough to get the Holy Power talents for 5% crit to your spells. So you still have Divine Favor, Illumination, Consecrate, and all the important healing spells that you need to still be able to confidently heal raids. For the Protection talent tree, you'll be grabbing Readout for sure, Guardian's Favor, your Blessing of Kings. That's great because you're now able to bring that buff to the raid. 3 points in Righteous Fury. You're going to go down just far enough to receive Blessing of Sanctuary, since that is the main blessing you will be using during this runs. The gear I'm using, as you can see, it is not a huge gear check either. I'm using Judgment Crown, Tempest Talisman, Lawbringer Spalders, Lawbringer Chest Guard, Lawbringer Bracers. It's a lot of T1, Deathbone Girdle, Judgment Leg Plates, Lawbringer Boots, Healing Rings that have some MP5 and Intellect on them. Uther Strength, this is a very important trinket, and I love using this one. It has a 2% chance when struck in combat of protecting you with a Holy Shield. This is kind of like a mixture between a Paladin's bubble and a Priest bubble. It's amazing, honestly. I'm using Briarwood Reed along with a basic BOE blue shield called the Garrett Family Crest. Not amazing stats, it's just there to block. And for my main hand, I am using Aurastone Hammer. And one last little thing about Uther Strength, this thing procs all the time. Honestly, you can get them for 30 to 35 gold. I say just go ahead and get one. There are some upgrades that I do suggest getting if this is going to be your main gold farm. And that would be, I suggest getting a Skull Flame Shield. They can be expensive, but they are worth it, because that thing can shell out almost 7 to 8k damage on one pull in here. Another one would be Flurry Axe. Flurry Axe has a great proc for your seals and such, so I wouldn't mind you getting that one as well. So moving on to what you'd be looking for today, I am bringing 61 open slots. As you can see, I'm only bringing my essentials, which is symbols, water, 1 Runestone Tuber, and some pots to back up on if I get too low, along with some minor stuff. And I killed an ogre outside, so I got a greater eternal essence earlier, but we won't be counting that. As you can see, I'm starting with 108 gold at the beginning of this video, and what we will be doing is I'm going to be setting a timer to show that I will be doing 1 hour of straight Lasher farming. And at the end, we will hearth back to Ironforge, and we will vendor and count up the stuff I will be putting on auction house, and be able to see how much gold I make an hour doing Lasher farming. This is a video to show exactly how good this can be. I will not be counting if I get an epic drop towards the total gold, because let's face it, that is not common enough to be counted towards the average gold per hour. One last note is, you want to get your alt in the same group as you. Get a guildie, or you can even go into LFG down here and get someone to invite y'all to into the same groups. That way you can reset your own dungeons. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start with the timing. You're going to go over here, Now, when we start the video, you want to look over here. There can sometimes be a tree padding back and forth, but we're good here. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. All right, see this pack of lashes down here? We're going to bubble, get down here, consecrate, hit seal of light, judge, pop divine favor just as a little consecrate them again. As you can see, you take a little bit damage, but not too much. They're going down pretty fast. If you get low, like I am, you get down here, you pop. Switch back to ret aura. Gonna get some looting done. Now, these Lasher, as you can see, we're getting some ghost mushroom, heart of the wild. You're gonna get a ton of heart of the wild. Lasher roots, earth roots. Lasher roots and heart of the wilds are two of the biggest things you're gonna be looking for in here. So look out for those. Also, the big profession you need for this is herbalism. You guessed it. There's tons of Dreamful on Grom's blood that sells in here. Usually you can probably get about 20 to 30 Dreamful per hour in here, and those on my server sell for 14 gold and up. Alright, you're going to be moving to the next pack. You're going to come this way, getting some mana up. Come over here. Boom. Seal of Wisdom. It's just keeping a constant stream of consecrations up, really. Boom. See, Uther Strength popped up. Alright. I forgot to pick up some mage water for this, but yeah, guys. As you can see on the mini map down here, we already got Dreamful and a Grom's blood spawn. Let's hope that those come up with 3 of them each. All right, we already got 2 packs down. We've only been in here for 3 minutes. We're making some good time. I believe there's a total of 7 packs of Lashers that we're going to be going for. Alright. And like I was saying, the better gear you get, the more this is going to go. This is an alt for me, so it's not... I don't have the best gear possible. And quite frankly, I do have other classes leveled up that I do gold farms. As you can tell, I prefer the duo jump run farms. Now you're gonna watch these packs over here to the left. These trees, Warpwood Guardians, they pat back and forth. It's kind of just timing your runs. There's a couple safe spots which you will see me hit every time I'm about to pull another pack. Alright, this is the next pack right here, and I'm going to show you something on this pillar that is very important. I understand that, like, mages can do this faster, and so, but you really can't count mages when you're talking about Gold farms, they're just broken. Yeah, we're making good time though. It's just you have to stop and drink so much, it can get really rough. Alright, getting them down. We actually might have to heal a little bit on this pool. Actually, I think we're good. Yep, we're gonna just make it. Alright, I think we can just make this. But I'm gonna stop here and show you a pillar. If you jump up right here, up on this pillar right here, this is a reset spot. So for example, if you accidentally aggro any of these mobs right here, if you jump up right here, they will stop, look at you for a second, and then keep on about their usual pathing. It's a nice way if you accidentally pull something to avoid a death. Alright, we're gonna keep on moving. The next safe spot I'm gonna show you is right here. What you're gonna do is you're gonna get up underneath the crotch of the old iron bark here. Stand exactly right here underneath them. Dream forward, dream Grom's blood. Sweet. Grom's blood isn't the best herb, but it adds up in the long run. I got a late consecration out there, I'll admit to that one. I could have done better on that. I might actually have to heal because of that mistake. Yep, definitely am. Could go ahead and get that out now. Switch back to red aura. Get the consecration out. Judge another light. Bam. Boom. Another great piece of gear that I forgot to mention earlier is the Demon Forged Breastplate that a blacksmith can make. He has to farm the runes, but it's a very nice thing. It has a 2% chance on every strike to absorb 120 life from the mob. And that thing can heal you insane amounts on this pool. I'm actually blacksmith on my warrior, so I plan on going and farming that up very soon for this. Gonna get some of this stream foil. We got one on that, that's lame. The other big profession I would suggest on getting on this is enchanting, just to disenchant the greens that you might get. You sometimes get level 52 green weapons that can disenchant into greater eternal essences. And if your server is anything like mine, those things can go for 7G to hell, sometimes 10G when certain content releases. Okay, you're gonna come over here and get to the whiplashers. Over there by the Deathlash right there, you can actually find a book sometimes. That is actually one of the book spawns. I've never gotten 4s from a book on the ground, but hey, if you get lucky, it's possible. I think those still sell for about 250 gold on my server. They're not nearly as much as they used to. I remember when they first got, I sold one for about 1600 gold. It's amazing. You might barely get away with not healing on this pool. Yep. Yeah, as you can see, like one serrated petal vendors for 61 silver. That's amazing. And you get a bunch, like Lasher Roots vendor for 17 silver, and it all adds up and they stack up to 50, I believe. So it's not like you're just pouring a ton of backspace into it. This one's going a little slow because I am explaining it and taking my time drinking, and sometimes I can get away with doing pulling 2 packs at once. But for the sake of the video, I am playing it safe and only pulling what I can. Now in here, you have the chance, watch out because there is some stealth demons on the way. But yep, he is coming. As you can see, we're going to get out of his way. Sometimes I have trouble soloing them just because I run into mana issues, and if I don't bring a 2-hander, sometimes I forget. He can sometimes kill me. So we're just going to skip because there was no ghost mushroom there, but over there there's a ghost mushroom that can spawn. Also, you see, nice 3 different herb nodes relatively close together. That's what I like to see. Pop out and heal a little bit on this pool. Boom. Give me the mana back because I popped Divine Favor. They're all dead. Sweet, I got a green. It's not a weapon, so it's usually not worth even disenchanting. I'm just going to vendor it, or I'm going to look into putting it on the age. Sometimes you can come and pop these nodes and get more Lashers, which is great because, hey, more loot. Yeah, this is a very slow run compared to what I'm used to. I usually get it in 12 minutes or less. That's what I try to get, so I can kind of get the perfect lockout, since you can only do 5 per hour. But hey, when I started, I was taking like 20 minutes to do it. Things were just dying so slow, and this would be considered slow to a lot of people that have like the full Skull Flame Shield and Flurry Axe and Demon Forge Breastplate. I don't have all that yet, so. But this is what I'm doing this for, is so I can eventually afford to go and do that. But as you guys know, I like to go hard on my Fury Warriors, and I buy all the consumes and everything every week. So I get a little bit behind on gold very quickly. Did I miss any? Nope. Thought I had a sparkly. Alright, gonna get some mana up. Get 2 green sword drops. You see, and I know it's tempting because you see all these ghost mushrooms and crown sweat over here on this side, and you just wish you could go and get them. But trust me, you don't want to try. You will die. Yep, the key is you kind of just want to keep moving, and I understand you gotta stop and drink and everything, but the more you keep moving, the faster your clear times and the more gold per hour it will be. I'm gonna grab these guys, pull them back. This is the path I prefer 100%. It is not the path you have to take, because I've seen other people do different paths through here. And honestly, it's just the one I prefer. Get a lot of random herbs from these, like you can get Winners by Dreamfoil, Mountain Silver Sage, Plague Bloom, anything really. I'm gonna let these pad over here. I'm gonna go get that Grom's Blood, and then I will reset. That's all of the Lasher pools in here for this. As you see, I got a 14-minute clear time, which isn't horrible. You can still do about 4 an hour with that, and that's with me talking and explaining what to do and everything, so it can definitely be narrowed down. But alright guys, I'm gonna go and reset and do 5, and then I'll be right back and I'll show you exactly how much I made after doing an hour's worth of Lasher farming and putting stuff on the auction house and seeing how much gold I have afterwards. Alright guys. And we're back. Okay, as you can see up at the top hand corner, I just finished my last run. I don't have time for a sixth one. I ended up getting 5 runs in under an hour. So I would have hit lockout anyways. As you can see, this is what our bags look like from after the run. I have separated the herbs I'm going to auction off from everything I'm going to vendor. So let's go ahead and hearth back to Ironforge and check and see how much we made. Yeah, I was actually starting to move pretty fast. I was pulling 2 packs at a time, moving. I got a bunch of Grom's blood. I'm very happy about it. I even got a few greens. I usually try to get the greens on the auction house for a little bit extra gold, but for the sake of the video, I think I'm going to vendor them. Alright, let's go with here. My add-on actually auto vendors anything gray, so that's why a few. As you see, we've already made 17 gold just off of the gray items. Let's get all this vendored. Boom. So as you see, I've already made 25 gold just from vendoring. In under an hour, I've made 25 gold. That's without counting the herbs that you're going to auction off. You have ghost mushrooms that sell for 4 gold, that sell for a gold each, so that's 4 gold. Dreamful is about 15 a stack, so that's about 12 gold right there. Grom's Blood sells for about 6G a stack. That's 6G. So this is easily a 40 to 50 gold an hour farm. I'm going to go ahead and list these up on the auction house and make that gold. So guys, I really do suggest doing this farm if you don't have a mage or some other uber superior farming class. It is very steady farm and it's very fun, you know, like it doesn't take a bunch of skill. You can easily just watch Netflix and chill, lay back and do this, because you hardly ever have to heal yourself if you have like a good set of gear. I know I need more bank slots. Like I said, this is an alt. So yeah, like I said, this is easy 40 to 50 G an hour. You can lay back, it's super easy, it's fun, you have the chance at great epics. Edge Masters, Freezing Bands, Helm of Narv, Destiny, Krollblades, to name just a few of them. That's about the range where all the good epics are. Herbalism, if you're looking to make Dreamfuls for your protection pots, your major manas, really anything, almost everything uses Dreamful, it seems. So yeah, I love this farm, and if you have any questions or suggestions that I could do better about the farm, like if you've seen I made a pathing mistake or something along those lines, go ahead and tell me. I take any criticism I can get, honestly. I know I'm listening for a little bit over what I said, but that's just because, hey, maybe I get a sucker to buy them. But that's it for the video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe and keep on coming back for more videos. I know this one seemed a little short and a little cut off, maybe a little rough around the edges, but like I said, this was just kind of a filler video for me to do in my spare time. I'm working on a much bigger project for my next video, one that's going to be much longer and more detailed with edits and such. So please don't crucify me for this video. But that's all I got for y'all today. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment, and give me as much feedback as you can. I really do appreciate every single one of my viewers. Alright guys, later. Peace out. Can Azeroth get a repair bot? My gear's broken.